Manik double kisses, but it shapes up, and I'd have to imagine that Clay's about to go get a little shorty over here. Good shot, dude. Good shot. Hey, we on the big screen. Put me on a video. Nice shot to get great position on 7 to come around and catch this 8. Bumps into the 9. Should still be all right here. Just bear down, make this shot. You got natural position to float back up the table towards the 9. Overhits it a tad bit, but he ends up getting short side shape into the top right-hand corner pocket. Wow. What a run out there by Clay. That jump shot just started it all. Beautiful job. That jump shot and being on Clay's 50-inch TV brought to you by Classic Home Billiards. Ready for that diamond table in your home? Call Classic Home Billiards. Red's debris removal and hauling, we'll get that crap out of the way. Protocol licensed general contractors. New kitchens, new bathrooms, new additions to the home. Paul Harrison Custom Cues. I need a Kamui Soft right now. Pool Doctors, global warming. It's coming up. Might as well cannonball while you're at it. Inkwell Design, appreciate you making our trophies as always. I believe they do graphic design work as well. John Patera from Remax Metro Realty. Give that guy a call if you need a house in North or South Carolina. Shout out to the Q. Great host. This is my last blue moon, I promise. That cue ball just stuck to the top rail there. Score updated for us here. 1-0 Clay's way. But when I tell you he just took the paint off that 8 ball, and he actually sets up Manik for maybe the 3-ball combo here. I don't know. It might not necessarily be the right shot, but the 2 to the 7 is dead. If you can treat that 2 like the pocket itself, that 7 should go. Plays the smarter shot instead. Defense. It does sell out a bit. Clay is going to have a chance to make this and keep this train rolling. Lands a little weird here. See if Manik decides to approach this shot here. Looks to be dead center, maybe a little bit of stun on this. Oh, very nice. Just hides behind the 4 beautifully. Clay going 1, maybe 2 rails to kick at this. Oh. I mean, what can you do, man? That's a great shot. That's a great shot. That shot is just as good as the kick. Maybe, well, the kick was better, but with his pocket. Got a little strong with that last pot. A bit of a kiss on the 4-ball. Not really where he wants to be, but with the way he's shooting right now, his confidence is through the roof. He's going to choose the right shot, you know? Like, he's not going to go for the 4s or the 5. He just absolutely marries up to that 9-ball. Really great job right there. Manik taking a good long look at this, trying to see where he might be able to aim to make contact with his 4. If you didn't know, we are playing the 3-foul rule. On that 3rd and final foul, you'll give up the rack. As you've seen, jump cues are allowed. Alternate break, rack your own. Race to 3, best of 3 sets. If it does go to a 3rd set, they reflip or relag for the break. Manik getting the bridge out, but it's changed his mind. He's taking a nice, good long look at this. This is a precarious position to be in, right? It's not going to be easy getting around to that 4 and making contact. He's got a lot of traffic in his way. The 8-ball being right there causes him a problem. The 5-ball causes him a problem trying to get, go around 1, 2, 3 rails underneath the 4 to make contact. It's difficult. Looks like he's going for the Z. What? Sorry. Oh my God.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah. Oh, snap. Let me tell y'all, the first highlight that I'm making is that one. That's crazy. And then just matches it up with a beautiful safety. It's off the rails. Shay, that shot might be the craziest shot I've ever seen in person. Really nice try there by Clay. That might be the craziest shot I've ever seen in person. Granted, he didn't necessarily try to make it, but who cares, bro? Jeez Louise. Manik with a good chance to get out. How much did he go for in the cow cut again? Got short here. Things just kind of changed a little bit. I wonder if he shoots the 9-ball combo to the top right-hand corner pocket. No. He's going to cut at this. To the top left-hand corner. That's a good 2-way. Shay, look, we are not FanDuel. What is Calcutta Cash Apps? That's a good shot right there by Clay, using the 9 to hold that 6-ball where it was and bringing the cue ball all the way back down to the bottom cushion. Really, really nice. What a great match we're seeing so far. Manik looking like he's going to match defense for defense here, but really wants to figure out where is he going to put the 6 and where is he going to put the cue ball. I have a lot of difficulty with these shots. This safety in particular right here. You've got the object ball and the cue ball on opposite ends of the table from each other. There's a slight angle. right at it, and catches the point. This is not a layup, but this is definitely a makeable shot. And the way Clay plays, he's got to be shooting at this. Oh boy, misses it on the pro side. Gets just as blessed as Manik did. Looking right down the barrel. Manik is not jawed here. You can see that 6 ball. Doesn't really get there. This is definitely a makeable shot here for Clay. Clay just taking a look and seeing how he wants to address it. He's going to put some bottom left on here and slide to the left side of the rail, pop off for the 8. Just like that. Beautiful shot. A little bit on the wrong side of the 8 ball here, but the way he's been shooting, I like his chances of getting back to the 9. Maybe the same shot, bottom right, slide off, come back across. Beautiful shots. Oh no. Nice out by Clay. Clay's up 2-0, which is honestly, it's kind of wild to think about that Clay is up 2-0 right now. With the way that rack was going, you know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. Why does this one keep moving? Don't adjust your sets. It's not you, it's me. Boy, oh boy, that Z shot was something crazy that Manik pulled out right there. I don't have a dog in the race, but when you make a shot like that, I want the guy to run out after that. Like you deserve it at that point, you know?
All right. That was fun to me.
No, you're responsible for putting you in.
All right. Clay coming up to break, he's been breaking pretty well for the most part all day. At least from what I've seen. And as I say that, comes up dry. Okay. Just taking a mental note here. He was breaking from the right side of the table. When I've been practicing on this table or playing on the table to the left, table 6, breaking from the left, I was having a lot of success. This is a very nice shot here by Manik, coming around 2 rails to get great position onto the 2. He's going to be drawing back here. Strikes the ball nicely. Overhit it a bit, maybe. I think he's fine. I think he's all right. He's going to take another look at this one, though. He overhit it just a tad bit. But if there's one thing about him, man, he's always calm, cool, and collected. Great shot, just stunning off of that side rail to get himself a shot onto the 4. Not trying to do too much to get so close or other side of the table, but gives himself a shot. Really nice. Manik looking really good to be out here. Didn't get quite where he wanted to be. Not quite, shooting over that 8-ball a little bit, but he should be okay. Nicely done. Gets right around the 9-ball. Give himself just about perfect position to be able to take this 8 to the top left-hand corner. Little stun shot here. Stop shot for the 9. Good ball. Things a little bit difficult, a little bit offline, just a tad. He's on the rail where he doesn't want to be, but I favor him for this shot for sure. Manik running out. Nice out there to get on the board. Good match going here so far. I don't want to see 3-0, 3-0. You know, I want to see some hill stuff as we get deeper into the evening. Especially when you talk about these better players. A match like this deserves longevity, you know? But hey, if you got a player that comes up and they're just on fire, doing what they need to do at will, can't complain about that either. Yes, there is. There is a bracket. Give me 1 second, Dylan. I'm actually going to copy and paste that sucker right now for you, dog. Bracket should be, the link should be in there. Let me see if I can pin that bad boy. Bink. Bracket is now pinned. Pinned comment. Hey. Absolutely, my guy. That's what we do. I'm taking a look at this 2-8 situation right here. I think he's trying to see if it goes by. Oh, plays the carom. Oh, but doesn't get rewarded for it. Oh, boy. He's calling the 9 here, so Manik is probably going to be kicking at the long rail, back into the 2 and sending the 2 into the 9 here. Or the carom. Oh, dog, if that joker would have went in, bro, he doesn't deserve the scratch. Man, he didn't deserve the scratch. I would have yelled out again if he would have made that. Clay taking advantage here, calling the 9-ball. Does not get the carom. Maybe rushed it just a tad bit. Beautiful shot there by Manik. It's good position for the three. Get in there. Get in there. Ah! Nice try. Absolutely drilled that ball. Nice try. Yeah, Dylan, just by like just another couple of seconds to look at that. You know? Just another couple. I think he plays the speed a bit differently on that carom for the 9. But that's the game, you know? Right now, Clay Davis is on the hill, and it feels like a little bit of a momentum swing here. Really want to see how the rest of this rack shapes out, but that's a good ball. That's a great ball. The longer this match goes on, the more confidence that Manik is getting, coming up with these shots. At the same time, Clay is jumping at it. I favor him to touch this 4 ball. Oh boy, and it's off the table there. All right, we've recovered a flying cue ball here. I'm taking a look at his pattern here, figuring out how he wants to get down to the 7. He wants to be able to be a little bit beyond where the 4 ball is in line to make it into the top right hand corner pocket, excuse me, to be able to shoot the 6 into the right side and float down to the 7 a little bit. Like he wants the cue ball there when he gets back to the 6. Maybe even a little bit deeper towards the right. Measuring things out here, see where he ends up. It's a good shot. He's got himself that angle that he needs to be able to get to the left side of the 7. It's all about accuracy and just speed here. I mean, so is every shot, but you know. Nicely done. Wants a bit of an angle. To be able to get back up the table towards the 9 ball. Didn't want to be on that rail. Handles it beautifully. Perfect shot. That momentum swing, man. Clawing back from being down 2-0 right now. He's really finding his form, finding his stroke, getting some good rolls in there, but playing great defense at the same time. Ties things up 2-0, or excuse me, 2-all. Playing well, feeling good. Opponent has a little bit of frustration because of that. I think it all stemmed, correct me if I'm wrong, that rushed 2-9 carom at the very beginning of that rack, right? Clay still opting to break from the same side. That right side of the table. I think he's gonna come up dry again, man. Looks like he does. Man. I believe Manik can see all of this one. Let's see how it's close. But he also has this 3-4-6 on the bottom right of the table that he might be able to use for some defense here if he really can't see enough of the one to make it. He's gonna need that and to get positioned on the 2. Unless he shoots at the 1 now to play defense on the 2, but I don't think he shoots at this 1. I think he tries to play safe. It's always going to be a difficult shot the way he was wanting to play it. Leaked out on him. It's going to allow Clay to play safe himself. Leaks out too. Leaks out a bit too. I don't think that's makeable. Thankfully, the speed on that shot didn't allow that 1 ball to kiss off so thick on the 2. But Manik can see it. I think the 1 ball goes straight up and down. And then this cue ball should be hiding behind the 2-9, 2-9-5. Even get a little bit closer to that 8 to lock it up. Oh, he could see it. And he's not happy about it. I wonder if he was trying to get into that 2 ball a little bit thicker than what he did. Hank Powell and Rico Gonzalez fighting it out there at the top of the screen. Hank's on the 9. I'm looking at their wire up top. They don't have any balls towards the middle, so I'm wondering if this is set 3. Manik playing a great defense, catches the point of that side pocket. Hank Powell missed the 9. I'm watching the wrong match. He catches it, but he also sets up a bit of a combo situation. Yeah, man. Excuse me. Manik is calling it. To close out the first set here. Oh, just missed it, but gets a great 2-way out of it. Clay getting up underneath that 2 ball really nicely. Playing safe right back. That's a great shot. Manik looking to return the favor, trying to get up underneath his 2 ball, really just make contact with it. Come on, fellas, let's go. Really great speed right there. Couldn't have hit it any better. What a kill. Wow. The 2 ball looked like it was gone before that second kiss came in from the cue ball. Now, if I'm Manik, I'm probably looking at playing safe here again. It's going to be difficult to get position on the 3, considering where the cue ball is, you know? Let's play defense again. I like sending that 2 ball back up underneath this 3-4-6 cluster and keeping the cue ball up table. Might be going the other way. Might be sending the 2 ball down. Interesting way to get there, but he got there. Clay catches it. Manik going to be looking to get into this same 3-4-6 here, really put that cue ball in jail. Good shot, good speed. And we're going to the skies. And I think it just sold out. Really nice shot there by Manik, getting underneath that 6 ball, coming back out towards the center of the table. Should be able to draw out here. Get shape onto the 4. He could play forward to take the 4 into the top left-hand corner pocket and push up for the 5. Looks like he's drawing out of this. He wasn't happy with it. Definitely didn't get where he wanted to be. Now that's a creative shot. That is a creative shot right there to get that 6 ball in the game and hide that cue ball. Really nice. Got to hit a rail. Nothing does. Oh boy. It's gonna be ball in hand for Manik there. Got to put safety in your play, kids. We are still in the first set. He did not want to catch that 7 ball. He's a little beside himself right now. Kind of ran through just a little bit of frustration. Yeah, showing it right there. He knows he was supposed to be out once he got ball in hand. looks like it's going to sell out. Clay should have a shot at this here. I don't know if that 9-ball's just in the way, if he can kind of swerve around it a little bit here. Yeah, he's jacking up a little bit to swerve. Oh, he miscued. Oh my goodness. Now, there's something about that moment, right? Where you're frustrated, you get a bit of a roll, your opponent comes to the table and makes a mistake, and that just kind of alleviates all your frustration. You feel a little bit better now. Not so much because that they messed up, but you see them showing that they're also frustrated. Kind of reminds you that the mental aspect of the game is so important. You kind of refocus a little bit here. Kind of recenters you, right? Ball in hand, they're frustrated. I have a chance to take advantage of this and really close out this first set. Oh no. And then you just make a big mistake and he just gives up the rack. He just gives it up. Goodness. It was one of those shots where he was just looking to you know, have a sliding cue ball by the time it reached the object ball into the slide, so he can just go straight up towards the top rail for the 8 into the top right-hand corner pocket. But just that light stroke allowed that cue ball to roll forward through the shot, and that's what carried it straight to that top left-hand corner pocket. Rough stuff. I'm being a good patron and helping clean up my mess here. Meanwhile, Manik had a great break. Okay. Missed that one, and I believe Clay can see this to make it. It's very thin, but I think it's there. Gets into that 7-ball. Absolutely fires in that 3. What do you think that just did for that guy's confidence? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, dude. He is beside himself right now. Absolutely beside himself. These frustrations absolutely just carrying right over into the second set. Manik with an opportunity to go up 1-0. You could argue that he should have won the last set and then been up 1-0 here in the second set, but hey, here we are. You gotta make the balls, man. Oh my gosh. What in the hemoglobins and haberdasheries is going on? And Manik is just laughing over here on my left. He's just beside himself. Just, oh. What in the Bob Evans? Just giving it back and forth, man. Both these players just off. It's like they used all their superpowers for those defensive battles in that entire first set. Wow. This mind-blowing moment brought to you by Pool Doctors. I gotta be honest with you guys, man. I don't know what I expected coming into this match. I knew it was gonna be good. I didn't know it was gonna be this good this way. You know what I mean? Got more drama than touched by an angel. Manik should be able to come 2 rails to get position onto this 2 ball, barring he makes it, but still shooting through some frustrations right now, both players. And we talked about how Manik is usually always cool, calm, and collected. He's definitely letting those emotions out at this point, and then Clay just firing back here real quick with a nice safety, using that 7 ball to hide. And a nice hit right there by Manik. Very nice. Sends the 6 into that little town hall meeting we have going on at the top center of the table. Trying to vote on if the neighborhood needs a stop sign or not. And just gets all, here comes the cue ball. Here comes the Treasury Secretary coming in, letting us know the budget. Just getting in the middle of things, you know? I don't know if these are real positions. That's a great shot. I say all that to say that was a really good shot. Manik taking a good look here, seeing if he's going to be able to come off this left side rail, kick into the 1. Oh, he could see it. Oh my goodness. I did not know that he could see that. Really nice. Now, how are you going to be able to give yourself a visual on this 3? Stunning out. Oh, he tried to go to the defensive route, maybe. Looks like he was trying to do a stop shot and kind of hide behind that 7 again. They're doing a good job of hiding that cue ball again up at the top of the table behind that pack. Manik switching cues here. Looks like he's grabbing his jumper. This jump shot brought to you by a Predator Air Rush. Gets there, he gets into it. Ugh. Now this is kind of one pocket-esque here, right? You've got a pack sitting over there towards the spot on the table. Got to get to the 3. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's visualizing the cue ball being there. I was like, bro, does he have ball in hand and he's electing a jump? What are we doing? I would almost play this like straight pool. Give myself an angle to shoot the 2 into the right side pocket, and I'm going to be aiming for that 8 ball pretty much to break all that out. I can't believe this guy just banked it on purpose. Wow. I think he's going for the 9 on the side. Feels like he's looking at what it would be if he were to shoot the 9 into the side and cut it. Yeah, he's calling the 9 all the way down. Got to get two-way out of it. Got that 5-8 in between the 3 and the cue ball here. I like Manik being able to kick at this. Maybe using that short rail to get into the 3 is the easier way to do it. This is going to sell out. Meanwhile, at the top of your screens, it looks like we have Rico and Hank Powell in the third set, 1-1. I'm going to take a look at the bracket here in between these racks. Oh boy. Did he get there? Undercut it. But I don't know if he left the shot with where the 4 ball kind of ended up next to the 7 here. It might not be there. He might kind of have to thin this 4 into the long rail and send the cue ball back up to the top of the table. He doesn't need a lot of speed here. He's really just focusing on that cue ball maybe. Again, I can't really tell the angle that he has. Oh boy, 7 kind of got in the way. Man, oh man. All right, Manik with a chance here now. Tie this thing up 1-1 in the second set. No real problems except for maybe the 9 just kind of living on the rail there. Overshoots it, man. Overshoots it and hides himself. Oh my gosh, he is bust. Wow. I mean, he gets into it. Wow. It's like right when you think it's over, it's just not. Let's push through the 7 ball, roll down to be able to take the 8 into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. It's even okay to kind of leave it up laying against the rail if you want to. Stunning through is also good, however you want to take it. Stuns forward as well here, taking the 9 into the side. Overshot it just a tad, but he should be okay. All right, Clay going up 2-0 with the break. Oh no, okay, Manik's break, my bad. Wow. If for some reason, you know, Clay does end up taking this rack right here, I got to tell you, it definitely does not feel like it's some 3-0, massacre that happened. If you were with us earlier today, Clay had a match against, I keep calling him Myron, but I've heard him by a different name from someone, where that match was done in 27 minutes, 3-0, 3-0. And it wasn't one where um, you know, Clay had a bunch of easy shots. He was just dominant, you know. Good break here. Tough opening shot here for the one up into the top left-hand corner pocket. But if he does make it, doesn't have much he has to do to make the two, This right here is your shot. Oh, overcut it. Overcut it. It's just gonna roll close. Oh my God! It almost fell into the side. Almost just lopped it over. Clay smells blood. Rico Gonzalez, Hank Powell at the top of the table. Rico's up 2-1 in the third and final set there. Overshot this one here. Comes for defense, doesn't quite get there. Manik can see this full ball. Do expect to see some full defense back here, but his execution has been pretty well all day with his defensive shots. It's not bad, but it ain't great. It ain't great. I don't know if he was in between trying to hide behind the 6 and leaving the 4 on the bottom rail versus committing to one or the other. Or maybe, just he had an idea, didn't have enough speed. Clay taking a good long look at this one. I don't believe that the 4 goes by the 5. If it did, I don't think it would be anything that he'd think about. He'd be firing at this ball, so be interested to see what kind of shot he comes up with here. Looks to hide it. Really nice shot. It's gonna sell out actually, but that's a nice try, man. I think Manik gets around the 9, no problem. If he makes this 4 clean. Just needs good speed here. That's beautiful. Oh, get out of the way, 6 ball. Don't do it to him. All right. Hank and Rico tied up 2s. Hill, set 3. Good shot there, bud. Build that confidence up. Need a bit of a stun draw shot here. Oh, he got into it really good. Came across. I thought he would be able to hold that cue ball on the right side of the table to be able to take the 8 pretty nicely into the top left, and then the 9 right after that. Seemed like he got a little bit too deep here, and he's gonna have to come around 1, 2, 3 rails, maybe even 4 to get back position onto the 9 to take it into the top left-hand corner now. He's drawing out of this. Might go 1 or 2. A little bit of A little bit too much check on that shot. Kind of spun him back towards the 9 pretty flat. He didn't call anything. Oh, boy. He gives it up. Great match there. Manik shaking hands with Clay Davis as he turns around. Really, really tough. All right, don't go anywhere. No need to leave. We are not shutting down the streams anymore tonight. I do believe the next match we have coming up is going to be Clint Clark versus somebody. Let's take a look at the bracket here. Clint Clark versus Runal Bot. It's coming up right here, right now. Huh? Final 4 winner side. Winner will play Clay for the hot seat. Look at me. And then the winner of the hot seat plays you and Liam. Loser of this match plays Justin or Liam. See, now, okay, Justin, we were doing so good, man. What happened? All right. So Justin Clark and Liam Wynn are playing right now. Todd Milam is waiting on Rico versus Hank up top. We're about to get Clint Clark. Where can I find these guys? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Clint and Runal, we're getting into it, guys. Final 4 winner side. It's been a really great day of pool, man. Shout out to Rackham for hosting us as well. Excuse me. That was a reflex. Shout out to Smokin Cue. Okay? Shout out to Smokin Cue for hosting us. The food has been fantastic today. Bar staff has been great. All the staff has been great. It's been a good atmosphere.